Hi, my name is Ifeoma Umeh. Growing up was not really amazing for me because I lost my both parents while I was young. My aunt decided to bring I and my siblings here to the city. But on getting to the city, there was something my aunt did that I did not like. And that was the fact that she separated I and my siblings. With this, I did not even know what it feels like to have a brother or a sister. I just felt like I was in a world of my own. I was one meant to stay with my aunt, while my siblings to her other friends. Of course, we all know the economy. She couldn't take care of the three of us. Now, I wouldn't say I got everything I wanted from my aunt, but one thing I noticed was that my aunt gave me everything that she had. And for this reason, I said to myself that I'm going to make her proud. In search of me looking for a way to make this possible, all I was hearing was go to school, study very hard, get good grades, and whatever you want, you would get it for yourself. They made it sound so true that I was opportune to, go to school. I made sure I studied very hard. Why? Because I had something that was chasing me. Along the line, a lot of voices were coming in. Ifeoma, this thing you really want would not come just after secondary school or primary school. You will still have to further your education. And I said, no problem. When we get there, we would cross the bridge. You see, after my SSCE, I was super excited, thinking that even if everything I want doesn't come, at least a little thing would show. Let me be sure that I'm on the right track. But guess what? It was on that particular day my aunt told me, Ifeoma, I am no longer going to be responsible for you. She wasn't chasing me out of the house, but she had gotten married and she had started bearing other responsibilities. So for this reason, what she was simply saying is that, you see this school you want to further? I am not going to be responsible for it. With the way my aunt trained me, I did not want to do anything illegal to make the money, and I was still determined to further my education. And ladies in the house, that was how I landed as a sales rep in a supermarket. You see, I tell people working for someone is a good place to start, but for no reason should you do well there. Because me working in this supermarket was like hell on earth for me. I resumed work 7:30 a.m. and I closed 11 p.m. This man doesn't even want to know if you're a woman. All he wants is, I'm paying you the salary, so you have to deliver. I worked in this supermarket, but automatically, I became the breadwinner of the family. Why? Because I happened to be the first among my siblings that started working. So for this reason, whatever required money, it was Ifeoma they always put a call across to. Even when I was trying to explain to them, this money is for school and all of that, the next thing I'll be hearing is it that you don't care about us? Is it that you don't love us? Or do you want us to die before you care about us? And guess what? I was getting the salary and I was giving back to the family. The initial plan was for me to work there for 2 years and I'll be able to get out money for school. But I eventually worked there for 4 good years. And after working for 4 years, there was nothing to show for it. Why? Because I had spent all the money on my family and other expenses. Guess what? At this point in time, I was so frustrated. At this point in time, I was so devastated. I could remember telling God, just take my life. I don't think there's anything here on earth for me. That was how frustrated I was, because I wanted to study medicine and had spent already 4 years out of my life. I wondered how old would I be until I get married. Ladies, it was at that point of frustration, it was at that point of devastation, that was when I got invited to the Amazon project. I was invited by someone I respected so much, but in my head, there's nothing new under the sun. I just came in simply because of the person who invited me. And I wasn't really paying attention to all that they have to say. But just one thing caught my attention before the session ended, and that was mentorship. Ladies, they gave me access to mentorship. Immediately, it dawned on me that if I had had a mentor all the days of my life, I wouldn't have made the mistakes I made. And guess what? That was the game changer for me. I decided to say yes to the mastermind mentorship that was made available for me, courtesy the Amazon project. And today, ladies, it is a different story entirely. By virtue of me saying yes to this opportunity, I and my siblings are now staying together just like I've always wanted. And not only that, I've also been given an opportunity to mentor other women who are doing very well under my mentorship. The mastermind mentorship made it possible for me because right about now, I have also become the ultimate version of myself through this project. Are you a lady out there? You're frustrated, you're depressed, you're thinking of where the next meal will come from. You're fighting of how to move out of that financial obscurity. The Amazon project is for you. The mission of this project is to raise 10,000 African women who can stand on their feet financially and become strong. Do you want to be part of these women? kindly get back to the person who sent this video to you, or click on the link below and we would get you started with the Mastermind Mentorship. Bye.